Hello, it's Victoria. How are you? Hello, Noah.
Victoria, hello. Good morning. How are you?
I am great, thank you. I am so happy to be talking to you.
Yes, Victoria. Well, you know what? We went out to the bookstore and got all your books. We have Pinkalicious all on our set this morning. And by the way, I sprayed my hair pink just for your new book, Rubylicious. Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is so pinkatastic. I absolutely
Pinkatastic.
love it.
Well, Victoria, let's go ahead and get started. So, if you have a young child in your life, there's a good chance he or she has asked you to read their copy of Pinkalicious, the picture book about an imaginative young girl named Pinkalicious Pinkerton who loves the color pink. So, Victoria, when did you get the idea to create Pinkalicious and bring this young girl alive to young readers?
Well, it was actually many years ago when my daughter was 3 years old, and she really loved the color pink more than anything. And I'm a big jokester. I love pranks. And on April Fool's Day, many years ago, I sent an email to my friends and family saying that my daughter had turned pink from eating too many cupcakes and that she had a serious case of pancreatitis. And one of my friends actually even believed me and canceled the play date. She was going to come over. She said, I don't want my daughter to get pancreatitis. And I called a pediatrician, and the pediatrician had never heard of it. And he said, it might be contagious. So that's how it started. And the next day when I told her about it, she said, you know what? That would make a really great children's book. And so that's how it all began.
Oh my goodness, that was the start for you, my friend. And the mega hit book series, which also includes titles such as Purplicious and Aqualicious, has sold a whopping 30 million copies and spent more than 109 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list. Now, did you ever think your career as an author would ever become this big for young children?
I'll be honest, I am just so grateful to be able to do what I love to do, which is to write and illustrate stories. And I'm just so thankful to have the opportunity to bring my ideas out into the world. And I'm just really, really grateful to all the readers and all the parents and the librarians and the caregivers and the children who find my work interesting, and fun
Yeah.
to read. So I'm just very grateful.
Well, young girls and boys, they definitely love this series. And let's talk about your new book that's now available today. Congratulations. Your
Oh,
new
thank
book is
you.
titled Rubylicious. Woo! And it's out today in bookstores, so you can go get it wherever books are sold, like Barnes and Nobles. You can get it from online. It is a new installment in your franchise of kid books. So talk to us a little bit more about this installment.
I'm really really excited about this book. It's been a couple of years since I came out with an Alicious book because I've been working very hard on the TV show Pinkalicious and Peterrific. So I've worked on this for a couple of years. I spent a lot of time working on it during the lockdown, and the book is really it's all about overcoming fear and kindness. And it's done in a very playful, joyful way so that kids can read this story and hear the message, but have a really fun time because it's a fantasy of what do you wish for? And if you had a wish, what would you do with your wish? Messages are really important to me, and you can see here are some of my books, and in all of my books I have messages, whether or not the message is to stand up for what you believe in, to have the courage to be who you are, to always be as sweet as your sweet tooth, um, to be imaginative and to be creative. So I really want to engage children in my stories, but also have them think about what it is that's really important to them.
Oh, I love that, Victoria. Each book has a great meaning behind it. Now, what are some of the greatest messages that you've received from parents on how your books have really left an impact on their child?
I just got an amazing message yesterday, as a matter of fact. It was a text from a girl who went to one of my book signings when she was in first grade, and she's now graduating from high school. And she wanted to let me know that she still loved my books, couldn't wait for my new book to come out, and she was keeping them for her children. And I posted it on my Instagram feed because it's an important message to parents that it's worth it to make that effort to bring books into your home and to read stories to your children and to introduce them to authors, and to, you know, even if you can't go to live book signings now, to go to virtual events. It really makes a difference in your child's life, and they will remember it years later.
Absolutely. That is beautiful. I love that. Now, lastly, Victoria, I want to ask you, Pinkalicious is so beloved. Like you were mentioning earlier, there's even a TV series that airs on the PBS Kids network. Now, Victoria, what do you enjoy about the show series as you get to see this, character that you created come to life in animation?
Well, I love stories. Clearly, I have an abundance of stories. I can't wait to get more stories out into the world. But there's a curriculum involved with PBS because it's educational TV, but it's really fun.
Right.
And it's all about being creative, and it's all about being imaginative. And this is so important, as so many of our kids are having to stare at screens all the time. The show, it takes place in a world where there are no screens. There's no computer. There are no cell phones. So it's all about, how do you be creative? What do you invent? And the curriculum is music and dance and theater and art, and it's very, very playful and fun.
Victoria, congratulations to you once again on your success with Rubylicious and Pinkalicious and the whole lish-tastic of it all. Oh my gosh, I just love it. Rubylicious is available wherever books are sold today, so parents, be sure to go pick up a copy for your kids. And Victoria, thank you for taking the time to speak with me, and I'm going to rock off my pink hair for the whole day. How about that, Victoria?
Pink, pink, hooray!
Yay! You take care and have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.